Namaste, friends, and welcome to this special Julie Norman Yoga video class on mudras and intention. Those of you that know me know I love to work with intention and using the practice of yoga to draw forth our intentions, bring them from our heart out into the world, and share what we love, share our heart's desires with the world by manifesting those intentions. So go ahead and find yourself a nice comfy seat, and that can be in a chair, that can be seated on the floor like I am here. Make yourself comfortable. Always prop up on a bolster or some blankets. Find that nice tall spine. And we'll begin somewhere you're all familiar with, I'm sure, which is Anjali Mudra, prayer hands. Just take a moment to close your eyes, soften your shoulders, jaw. Take some deep breaths. Feeling that strong, grounded, rooted earth connection, heavy in the lower body. Sinking into the support of the Great Mother. Always start there. We've got to go down to come up. And you can keep your eyes closed. I'll be opening and closing my eyes through this video, and you can just listen to it once you've watched it and use it as a guide. So now begin to breathe your prayer hands. So you won't see much happening here, but I want you to feel as you breathe in, press your hands together as strong as you can without tensing up the shoulders too much. Let this lift you a little taller. And on the exhale, soften that connection almost to the point where your prayer hands come apart, but they don't. You maintain the connection. So we're strengthening, stira, effort on the in-breath, and softening prayer hands on the out-breath. And with this action, drop into your heart. And notice what you long for. Notice what you're inspired by. What you called to bring forth, to create, to manifest. Often that starts with the words, I want. So ask yourself, what do you want? Maybe that you want to feel a certain way. Maybe that you want to help your body, increased vitality, energy, physical healing. Maybe something more tangible. You want to write, you want to draw, you want to paint. Maybe a longing for healing in relationships with yourself or others. To have some certain experiences. You may want love from yourself or others, companionship, and this few breaths to just feel into what's true for you, creating our intentions. Few more breaths, honing into a word, a phrase, short phrase, or an image of your intention. And once you have that, you're going to now soften prayer hands from the center of the palm, creating dove mudra. Keeping the fingertips, inner edges of the thumbs and the heels of the hands together. And even the outer edges of the pinkies and palms. So you've created this little space, almost an egg-shaped space between your prayer hands. You're going to nestle that closer to your heart. Bow your head. And take a moment to honor it. Like you've drawn that heart's desire through that activation out into this space. This almost second womb within your hands. Breathing through any fear, anxiety, tension, any doubt, any resistance, to asking for what you want, naming what you want, and releasing it into the world, because that's our next step. So take a few more breaths. It's a brave thing just to ask the question, what do we want? And braver to name it. And even more courage to release it into the universe, to give it over to God, Goddess, as you understand that concept in your heart. Lifting the chin a bit now, pulling those dove mudra hands a bit away from the heart. Blossom the fingers open into lotus mudra. The lotus, the unfolding into the highest consciousness. Your intention releasing from your heart out into the world. You could even tip your hands forward. You could even take those lotus mudra hands up overhead. Leave the camera screen here. Now, something that's also fun to do with these three mudras and that process of intention setting, and also this lotus mudra creates a receptacle to catch it and then receive your intentions back from the universe into your heart, into your body, into your life. So you can play with going back to prayer through dove and lotus. It's like dancing the hands through these sacred movements. Oh, this is a lovely practice to play with in your sadhana, your daily spiritual practice. Maybe you're stuck in traffic. If you can drive with your knee like I can, slowly. Even just feeling the energy and what each of these mudras evoke for you. Lovely. As always, thank you for being here. Aho, namaste, amen.